Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a poor man named Jack. He lived in a tiny house made of old wood. Jack had no family, and he was lonely. He worked hard every day, chopping wood in the forest. His hands were rough, and his clothes were torn, but he was kind. Jack dreamed of finding love, but he thought no woman would ever love a poor man like him. One day, while walking back from the forest, Jack saw a beautiful woman standing by the river. Her name was Lily. She had long, shiny hair and eyes that sparkled like stars. She wore a simple dress, but she looked like a queen. Jack couldn't take his eyes off her. Lily noticed Jack too. She smiled at him, and his heart skipped a beat. Jack wanted to talk to Lily, but he was too shy. He walked past her, but he kept thinking about her all night. He couldn't sleep. He wondered who she was and why she was by the river alone. The next day, Jack went back to the river, hoping to see Lily again. He waited for hours, but she didn't come. Jack felt sad and lonely again. Days passed, and Jack couldn't stop thinking about Lily. He started going to the river every day, hoping to see her. One day, as he was about to leave, he saw her again. This time she was sitting on a rock, looking at the water. Jack's heart raced. He took a deep breath and walked towards her. "Hello," he said softly. Lily looked up and smiled. "Hello," she replied. Her voice was sweet like honey. Jack felt his cheeks turn red. He wanted to say something, but the words wouldn't come out. They both stood there in silence, the sound of the river flowing gently around them. Finally, Lily spoke. "I see you here often. Do you come to the river every day?" Jack nodded. "Yes, I like the peace here," he said. "And I hope to see you again," Lily smiled. "I like the peace here too," she said. "I come here to think." Jack was curious. "What do you think about?" he asked. Lily looked at the water, her eyes sad. "I think about my life," she said. "I am married to a rich man, but I am not happy. He is not kind to me." Jack's heart ached when he heard this. He wanted to comfort her, but he didn't know how. "I'm sorry to hear that," he said. "You deserve to be happy." Lily looked at Jack, her eyes filled with tears. "I wish I could be free," she whispered. Jack didn't know what to say. He wished he could take her away from her pain. From that day on, Jack and Lily met by the river every day. They talked about their lives, their dreams, and their fears. Jack felt a connection with Lily that he had never felt with anyone before. Lily started to smile more, and Jack's heart filled with joy every time he saw her happy. But deep inside, he knew that Lily was still married to another man, and this made him sad. One day, as they were sitting by the river, Lily looked at Jack with tears in her eyes. "Jack," she said, "I don't want to live with my husband anymore. He is cruel to me. He makes me feel worthless. I want to leave him, but I have nowhere to go. What should I do?" Jack's heart broke when he heard this. He wanted to help Lily, but he was just a poor man. He had nothing to offer her. "Lily," he said softly, "you deserve to be loved and treated with kindness. I wish I could give you everything you need, but I am a poor man. All I have is my love for you." Lily looked at Jack with a sad smile. "Your love is worth more to me than all the riches in the world," she said. Jack felt a warmth in his heart. He wanted to take Lily away from her pain and make her happy, but he didn't know how. He wished he could do something to change her life. Days turned into weeks, and Jack and Lily continued to meet by the river. They became close friends, and their bond grew stronger. Jack noticed that Lily was becoming thinner and paler. She looked tired and sad. Jack was worried about her. "Lily, are you okay?" he asked one day. Lily shook her head. "No, Jack, I am not okay. My husband has become more cruel. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't love me. I feel like a prisoner in my own home." Jack felt a deep anger inside him. He wanted to protect Lily, but he didn't know what to do. "Lily, you don't deserve this," he said. "You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved." Lily looked at Jack with tears in her eyes. "I wish I could be with you, Jack. You are the only one who makes me feel loved. But I am afraid. What if my husband finds out?" Jack's heart ached. He wished he could take Lily away from her pain and make her happy, but he knew it wouldn't be easy. "Lily, I will do whatever it takes to make you happy," he said. "I will protect you. I will protect you. I will love you. We can find a way to be together." Lily looked at Jack with hope in her eyes. "Do you really think we can be together?" she asked. Jack nodded. "Yes, Lily, we will find a way. I will work hard. I will save money. We can leave this place and start a new life together." Lily smiled for the first time in days. "I would love that, Jack," she said. "I want to be with you. I want to be free." Jack felt a surge of determination. He was going to do whatever it took to make Lily happy. He was going to work harder than ever before. The next day, Jack started working even harder. He chopped more wood, worked longer hours, and saved every penny he earned. He was determined to save enough money to take Lily away from her unhappy life. Jack's hands became rougher, and his body grew tired, but he didn't care. All he could think about was Lily and their future together. One evening, as Jack was walking home from work, he saw a group of men standing outside his house. They looked angry and aggressive. Jack's heart raced. He knew something was wrong. As he got closer, one of the men stepped forward. "Are you Jack?" the man asked. Jack nodded. "Yes, I am Jack. What's going on?" The man sneered. "We know about you and Lily," he said. "Her husband has found out. He sent us to teach you a lesson." Jack's heart dropped. He felt a cold fear wash over him. "Please, don't hurt me," he pleaded. "I didn't mean to cause any trouble." The men ignored his pleas. They grabbed Jack and started beating him. Jack tried to fight back, but he was outnumbered. He felt pain all over his body. He thought about Lily and how much he loved her. He didn't want to leave her alone. He didn't want to die. After what felt like an eternity, the men finally stopped. They left Jack lying on the ground, battered and bruised. "Stay away from Lily," one of them warned before they walked away. Jack lay there in pain, unable to move. He felt weak and helpless. He thought about Lily and how much he wanted to protect her, but now he didn't know how. That night, Jack managed to crawl back to his tiny house. He was in so much pain that he couldn't sleep. He thought about Lily and how worried she must be. He knew he couldn't go to the river to see her the next day. He was too weak. He hoped Lily would understand. The next day, Jack stayed in bed, unable to move. He felt a deep sadness in his heart. He missed Lily so much. He wondered if she was okay. He wanted to see her, to hold her, to tell her everything would be all right. But he couldn't. He was too weak. Days passed, and Jack slowly started to recover. But he knew he wasn't the same anymore. He was afraid. He didn't want to put Lily in danger. He thought about leaving the village and starting a new life somewhere else, but he couldn't bear the thought of leaving Lily behind. One day, as Jack was sitting by his window, he saw Lily walking towards his house. She looked worried. Jack's heart raced. He didn't want Lily to see him like this, but he couldn't hide from her. "Lily," he whispered as she entered his house. Lily gasped when she saw Jack. She ran to him and hugged him tightly. "Jack, what happened?" she cried. Jack tried to smile, but it hurt too much. "I'm okay, Lily." "I'll be fine," he said softly. Lily shook her head. "No, you're not okay. Who did this to you?" Jack didn't want to tell her the truth, but he knew he couldn't lie to her. "It was your husband's men," he said. "They found out about us. They wanted to teach me a lesson." Lily's eyes filled with tears. "Oh, Jack, I'm so sorry," she cried. "This is all my fault." Jack shook his head. "No, Lily, it's not your fault. I knew the risks, but I don't regret meeting you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me." Lily held Jack's hand tightly. "I don't want to lose you, Jack. I can't live without you." Jack felt tears in his own eyes. "You won't lose me, Lily. We'll find a way to be together." "I promise." Lily nodded, but deep down, they both knew it wouldn't be easy. The danger was real, and they were running out of time. As the days went by, Jack and Lily continued to see each other in secret. They knew they had to be careful, but their love was too strong to ignore. They dreamed of a future together, far away from the pain and suffering they were living in. But they also knew that their dreams were fragile, and that one wrong move could destroy everything. One evening, as they were sitting by the river, Lily looked at Jack with a serious expression. "Jack, I've made a decision," she said. Jack looked at her, worried. "What is it?" Lily took a deep breath. "I'm going to leave my husband. I can't stay with him any longer. I want to be with you." Jack's heart raced. He wanted to be with Lily more than anything, but he was also afraid. "Lily, are you sure? It's dangerous. He won't let you go easily." Lily nodded. "I know, Jack, but I can't live like this anymore. I'm willing to take the risk. I want to be free. I want to be with you." Jack felt a mix of emotions. He was scared, but he was also filled with hope. "If that's what you want, Lily, then I'll support you. We'll find a way to make it work." Lily smiled, but there was a sadness in her eyes. "Thank you, Jack. I knew I could count on you." The next day, Lily packed her things and left her husband's house. She went to Jack's tiny house, and they hid together. They knew they didn't have much time before her husband would come looking for her. They had to leave the village as soon as possible. Jack and Lily spent their last night in the village together, holding each other tightly. They were scared, but they were also determined to start a new life together. The next morning they left the village at dawn, hoping to escape before anyone noticed. They walked for hours through forests and fields until they reached a small town far away from the village. Jack and Lily found a small, empty house on the edge of the town. It wasn't much, but it was enough for them. They were finally free from the pain and suffering of their past. In the days that followed, Jack and Lily started to build a new life together. Jack found work as a woodcutter, and Lily started a small garden. They didn't have much, but they were happy. They were together, and that was all that mattered. But their happiness was short-lived. One day, as Jack was coming home from work, he noticed a group of men standing outside their house. His heart sank. He recognized them as the same men who had beaten him before. They had found them. Jack rushed to the house, hoping to protect Lily. But as he got closer, he saw that the men had already broken in. He heard Lily's screams from inside the house. Jack's heart pounded in his chest. He had to save her. He ran into the house, but it was too late. The men had already taken Lily. Jack fought them with all his strength, but he was outnumbered. They overpowered him and left him lying on the floor, bruised and bleeding. Jack lay there, helpless, as the men dragged Lily away. He could hear her cries for help, but he couldn't move. He felt a deep, aching pain in his chest. He had failed to protect the woman he loved. For days, Jack searched for Lily. He asked everyone in the town if they had seen her, but no one knew where she was. Jack felt hopeless. He didn't know where to go or what to do. He had lost the only person he had ever loved. Jack spent his days wandering through the forests, searching for any sign of Lily. He didn't eat, he didn't sleep. He was consumed by his grief. He couldn't bear the thought of living without her. One day, as Jack was walking through the forest, he heard a faint voice calling his name. He followed the voice until he came to a small clearing. There, lying on the ground, was Lily. She was weak and pale, but she was alive. Jack rushed to her side and held her in his arms. "Lily, you're alive," he whispered. Lily looked up at Jack with tears in her eyes. "I thought I would never see you again," she said. Jack felt a deep relief wash over him. "I'm here now, Lily. I'm not going to let you go." Lily was too weak to stand, so Jack carried her back to their house. He took care of her, nursing her back to health. He didn't leave her side for a moment. He was determined to keep her safe, no matter what. As the days passed, Lily slowly started to recover. Jack watched over her, making sure she had everything she needed. He didn't care about anything else. All that mattered was that Lily was safe and with him. But even as Lily grew stronger, Jack couldn't shake the feeling that they were still in danger. He knew that Lily's husband wouldn't stop until he found them. Jack started making plans to move to another town, far away from anyone who knew them. Lily didn't want to leave. She had just started to feel safe again, but she knew that Jack was right. They had to keep moving if they wanted to stay free. So with heavy hearts, they packed their things and left the town that had been their home for only a short time. They traveled for days, moving from town to town, always looking over their shoulders. They didn't stay in one place for too long, always afraid that someone would recognize them. It was a hard life, but they had each other, and that gave them strength. As time went on, Jack and Lily grew tired of running. They wanted to settle down, to live a normal life. But they knew that as long as Lily's husband was looking for them, they could never truly be free. One day, as they were resting in a small village, Jack had an idea. He decided to confront Lily's husband once and for all. He knew it was dangerous, but he was tired of living in fear. He wanted to end this once and for all. Lily was scared, but she knew that Jack was right. They couldn't keep running forever. So with heavy hearts they made their way back to the village where it all began. Jack was determined to face Lily's husband and fight for their freedom. When they arrived in the village, they found that Lily's husband was waiting for them. He was surrounded by his men, and he looked furious. Jack's heart raced, but he knew he had to be brave. He had to fight for the woman he loved. Lily's husband sneered at them. "You thought you could run away from me," he said. "You belong to me, Lily. You will never be free." Jack stepped forward, his fists clenched. "Lily doesn't belong to you," he said. "She is free to make her own choices, and she has chosen to be with me." Lily's husband laughed. "And what are you going to do about it, Jack? You're just a poor man. You can't protect her." Jack felt a surge of anger. He knew he was no match for the rich man, but he was willing to fight with everything he had. "I may be poor, but I have something you don't," Jack said. "I have love." Lily's husband's face twisted with rage. He ordered his men to attack Jack. But before they could move, Lily stepped forward. "No," she said firmly. "This ends now. I'm not going back with you. I love Jack, and I'm staying with him." Lily's husband was shocked. He had never seen Lily so strong and determined. He tried to argue, but Lily stood her ground. "You can't control me anymore," she said. "I'm not afraid of you. I'm leaving with Jack, and there's nothing you can do to stop me." Jack looked at Lily with admiration. She was brave, stronger than he had ever imagined. Together they turned their backs on Lily's husband and walked away, leaving him standing there powerless. As they left the village for the last time, Jack and Lily felt a sense of peace. They had faced their fears and come out stronger. They were free, and they had each other. They knew that their journey wasn't over, but they were ready to face whatever challenges came their way. Jack and Lily found a new home in a distant village, far away from anyone who knew them. They built a life together, filled with love and happiness. They had gone through so much, but their love had survived it all. And as they sat together by the fire one evening, holding hands, Jack looked at Lily and smiled. "We made it, Lily. We're finally free." Lily smiled back, her heart full of love. "Yes, Jack, we're free and we're together. That's all that matters." They had learned that love was stronger than anything else in the world. It could overcome fear, pain, and even the darkest of days. And as they looked into each other. Thank you for listening to the story. How did you find it? Did any part of the story touch your heart? What did you like most about Jack and Lily's journey? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear from you.